Ladies and gentlemen, let me just highlight just some of the key measures that we took. Some of them, again, have been mentioned by some of the speakers before me, so I will not bother elaborating. But the first of these, as has been stated, was communication. Poor communication results in confusion. And as we all know, communication during such a season as COVID was very important. Keeping the people informed and giving hope as they wondered what would happen next. So as a government, we agreed that the National Emergency Response Committee would be solely responsible for all forms of communication around the pandemic. And to this end, I authorize that only the Cabinet Secretary for Health would speak on behalf of the government on all matters related to COVID to avoid any kind of misunderstanding or misinformation, and he became the single source of truth, so to say, about measures on the disease. The only other communication that was permitted was from yours truly, who would speak from time to time when landmark decisions needed to be made, especially those related to the lockdown, economic stimulus, and calls for calm, and so on. And as many of you will recall, I did endeavor in a good number of times to ensure that during those occasions, I was also flanked by leaders of the opposition to further reassure Kenyans that this was truly a national crisis. We did realize that this did contain the pandemic and the panic, especially in these times of social media, but it also ensured that as a government, we controlled the narrative.